What would our favorite dysfunctional superhero family be without all of the dysfunction? Boring? Maybe. Preventing apocalypses instead of causing them? Definitely. Well, it sounds like in season 3 of the Umbrella Academy, we will find out for sure when we are introduced to the Sparrow Academy. Hey, Middle Maniacs, it's Brent the Middleman, your middle-aged middle manager in Middle America. Finally back today with an update on the hit Netflix superhero show, The Umbrella Academy. Before we get to the season 3 casting news, please take a second to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and become a Middle Maniac. Okay, with that out of the way, let's slip on our human faces, open up a portal, and take a look at what we can expect from Sir Reginald's new and improved team of misfits, the Sparrow Academy. The word is that all of the previous cast is set to reprise their roles in the 10-episode season 3, with filming scheduled to begin in February 2021 in Toronto. But even though we all know and love the Umbrella Academy team members, Sir Reginald Hargreeves certainly does not. In season 2, Sir Reggie got a glimpse of how badly he messed up the first team when he met with all of them for a light supper. This quick meal was enough to convince him to go a whole other direction when the mystery babies were born all around the world. These new adoptions turned into the Sparrow Academy, which we learned in the season 2 finale are led by a much more confident Ben. Ben is still on the team because Sir Reggie never actually met him in this timeline, as he was dead. But more on the interdimensional squid summoner in a moment, as I will cover the new team in order. Sparrow number 1 is named Marcus and will be played by Justin Cornwell. He is described as a charming, chiseled colossus who is honest, virtuous, and demanding. Marcus keeps the family together and is graceful but lethal and as smart as he is strong. He oozes confidence and leadership without ever having to raise his voice. Wow, quite the departure from our other number 1 Luther, who is probably gonna go apeshit, pun intended, when he meets his counterpart. The previously mentioned Ben has moved up to number 2 in the Sparrows and will still be played by Justin H. Min. This emo version of Ben is not the sweet Ben who we saw sacrifice himself for his sister. This Ben is a Machiavellian tactician wrapped up in a pretty boy body, which still contains his rumbling inner squid monster. Vicious, pragmatic, and hyper-vigilant, this Ben is determined to gain his status as the leader at all costs. Sparrow number 3 is named Fei, or Fee, it's spelled F-E-I, so your guess is as good as mine, but to make it easier, I will call her Fei. Fei will be played by Brittany Oldford, and I am told that she sees the world in a special way. She comes across as a misanthrope who would rather be alone than spend even a second with anyone, but deep down, Fei wishes she had a friend. Most of the time, Fei is the smartest person in the room, and boy do I know how that feels, and she is willing to work things out. But if you cross her, there's no looking back, because Fei won't stop until the job is done. Dang, well, they say it's the quiet ones you have to look out for. Next is Sparrow number 4, Alfonso, played by Jake Epstein. Years of crime fighting have left his face and body with countless visual reminders of his battles. To compensate, Alfonso is armed with a caustic and biting sense of humor. The only thing he likes better than verbally battering anyone foolish enough to get in his face is a good pizza and a 6-pack of beer. Yeah, Alfonso would definitely be a Middle Maniac. Sparrow number 5 is Sloane, who will be played by Genesis Rodriguez. Sloane is a romantic and a dreamer who feels a higher cosmic calling, leaving her eager to see the world and experience a life beyond her upbringing. But obligations to her family keep Sloane tethered to the academy, as does her fear of crossing the family line. But Sloane has plans, and one day she might just be brave enough to act on them. Well, that's pretty vague, but it does sound like she may have some connection to Sir Reggie's extraterrestrial origins, which would be super cool. Up next is Sparrow number 6, Jamie, played by Cassie David. Jamie is a loner hidden under a hoodie. She doesn't say much because she doesn't have to, because Jamie has a fear-inducing snarl. Catch a glimpse of it and you'll run across the street to avoid what follows. Smart and sharp as a knife, she spends most of her time hanging out with Alfonso, her only friend. And finally, the Sparrow you have been waiting to hear about, number 7. The character's name is Christopher, and he is being played by, and I'm not making this up, existential dread-inducing Psychronium Cube. The show found a cube to play Christopher because Christopher is in fact a telekinetic cube of unknown origin. He can turn the room freezing cold and induce paralyzing fear. He acts as the Sparrow's consulted oracle who hands out incredible advice and serves as the family mediator. Trustworthy, loyal, and is treated by the Sparrows like any other sibling. Christopher is a force to be reckoned with. Well, no kidding. The main question I have about Christopher is, was he born on the same day as the rest, popping out of a human mother? Ouch. So, that's the Sparrow Academy, and I have to say, it sounds like the Umbrella Academy is in for big trouble. Sir Reggie obviously did a much better job developing the team this time around, and didn't need to kill himself to get them back together. Some of these team members sound frightening, and I really hope we get an all-out battle between the two teams right away in episode 1. Best case scenario, in my opinion, is a Rocky IV season. We get an all-out battle in episode 1, with the Umbrella Academy getting stomped on, but they regroup during the season, train, and come back at the end and take out the Sparrows. But, knowing this show, by defeating the Sparrows, they will probably cause some world-ending disaster which unleashes some unspeakable horror. Well, I hope you're now as pumped as I am for the next season of the Umbrella Academy, and I'll try to do regular update and prediction videos over the next year, as well as breakdown and theory videos throughout the season. Please subscribe and join the Middle Maniac crew if you don't want to miss any of my future posts, and I'll link to a couple of my other videos here at the end. Once again, I'm Brent the Middleman. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.